Hello dear students, welcome to Pen and Paper Chemistry. Today we're going to talk about why it is called pen and paper. Chemistry, physics, biology, maths, all of it. It's pen and paper. Why? Why do you need a pen and paper in order to watch any of the videos on any of the subjects or anything that you want to learn? Not just video, even in your regular classroom. P for pen, P for paper, P for practice. Thank you, subscriber, who corrected me in the spelling. Practice. Why? How do we get practice when we have a pen and paper in our hand? First and most importantly, we have the hand, eye, and ear coordination working together. So, three of your sense organs are completely focused on what you are doing. With the result, your focus is more on the topic that you are doing rather than on things otherwise, which usually happens when you tend to study online. Now, when you have three of your sense organs working on it, your focus is also there. Definitely your understanding of the topic will also be clearer compared to if you keep hopping from one video to another. And it is not just for this channel. You are learning any form of craft, anything you want to learn in life, you need to have focus. When you have all these things in place, you will find that you will be able to recall these things easily. When you sit for a test, you sit for an assessment, just because you have written down these points or what you have learned yourself with pen and paper, your own handwriting will help you to write faster as well at the time of examinations. Use different colors. Different colors give you different perspective as well. You will find that when you use these colors and you close your eyes in the time of examinations, these colors will come to life and they will give you the answers. And doing the same thing again and again. So let's talk about even if you have any English story to read as part of your curriculum. You read that story, the poem, or the text more than twice, you will find that every time you read it, you will have a different viewpoint. You will observe certain points which you may have missed in your previous 2 or 3 readings. So that is why pen and paper. You need to practice and persevere in any form of activity that you take up in life. Anything that you take up in life. If you talk about earlier times, you would say during the Vedic times, they never had any pen and paper, right? But still they managed to learn things. That's because they were verbally transferred from one generation to another and they were made to practice it daily. So again it comes to the same thing, and we are living in a world where we have to write down, where we have to put our thoughts down on paper. So there is no option for you. You may see animation videos, you may see different type of videos in order to clear your concepts. Yes, they are very, very helpful. But in order to express what your learning is, you need to write. And the practice of writing only comes when you actually do it with a pen and paper in your hand. What are the different ways that you can enhance your learning? You can achieve the same goal within a shorter time span. You don't have to spend ages, you don't have to spend hours in order to learn a concept if you follow these simple and short tips and tricks. First is to teach. teaching is the best form of learning. I'm speaking from my own experience. While teaching, I learn a lot of things even at this point of time where I have almost 20 years of experience. We all learn. I just now learned from my mistake. Of course, sharing will happen later. I will let you know what it was. The subscriber will know. You sit and teach yourself in front of the mirror. Become your own teacher. Sounds funny? Yeah, you'll end up looking at yourself in the mirror, but that will happen once or twice, and after that you'll get used to it. You'll feel like that you have a companion with you, and you will be able to focus better. If that sounds too childlike, teach a sibling, help a classmate, maybe clear some concept for a friend. And you will find that you will be more confident in the topic that you have learned. Draw mind maps, draw flow charts. For these, if you notice in my videos also, I use old calendars, the backside of which is blank. I use old calendars. Old A4 size or discarded A4 size sheets wherein, even school invoices which are no longer to be used. I use those to draw flowcharts, to pen down my thoughts. Let's be environment friendly. Keep sketch pens handy. Keep colored pencils handy. As I said earlier, I'm sharing the experience of one of my students. In the initial years when I told about these mind maps and these flow charts, especially in organic chemistry, when that student came out of the examination hall, the first thing that student did was to call me and say, "Ma'am, I was able to sail through organic chemistry easily only because of the colors. I got confused with so many reactions, but every time I closed my eyes, the colors danced and gave me the answers." Those were her words, right? So you can actually take up from that experience and try. But don't do this mindlessly. Understand and write it. You can draw your own flowcharts. You can draw your own mind maps. You can make your own tips and tricks to learn. You can, make some acronyms to help you to remember. Those are all things that you can help each other with. And most importantly, stay regular and consistent in your study. Don't leave everything for the last moment. Oh, there's still 4 months left. Oh, still there are 5 months left. Yes, there are 5 months left, but be regular in your work. Study regularly. Put in effort regularly, so you will find that you are very relaxed by the time you have to write your assessment or your test. So, what is the most important thing in all this? It is to stay relaxed. Don't get nervous, don't get tense. If you have put in effort, it will show. If you have not, then it's time to do that now. Don't delay it. If you start now, so maybe 2 to 3 hours of study every day will help. But the later you start, the longer you will have to study, the more you will be stressed. So stay relaxed. Do your regular study, and that will help you to keep a smile on your face, help spread happiness all around. Find time to play some game, to do some activity that you like, so you are fit, you are happy, and you are healthy. Stay tuned as we bring in more videos to learn. And by the way, don't be scared to make mistakes. We all learn from our mistakes. They are part of our growth. They are most welcome. See you in the next video.